Hey everybody, come take a trip with us as we take the hike up the Bernardo Mountain. As promised, I'll give you all the deets so you can come check out this amazing hike and all its views. So we live on the Rancho Bernardo side, so we just take a little walk over the 15 freeway to get to the trailhead. It doesn't take that long, but there's also parking, which I'm going to show you in a second. So here's where we start the hike. If you don't live close, there's a parking up here by the Casa de las Campañas. It also has other trail, but as you can see right here, this is where we're starting from. This is where we begin the journey. I call it the mile-long bridge, but it's not a mile. Every so often it has a couple little rest stops. I just want to show you right here where you can sit down and catch your breath if you need to and take in the views. To the left here, this grassy plains area is technically Lake Hodges. I've seen pictures with it filled with water, but I have yet to see it with water. In the background there you can see Bernardo Mountain. If we take some really close looks with the drone, you can still see a little bit of water there. As you continue down the bridge, you'll come up to the sign. I've went right, it just kind of brings you back to the freeway. I'll try to figure out that one, but we're gonna do the left to Lake Hodges. The trail is pretty flat. I think it's a 6.79 mile trip one way, but it's pretty straight. There's only a couple switchbacks and elevations that you can see right there, but pretty easy overall. A lot of bikers, so make sure you stay out of the way, but the road's easy and it's a great hike and amazing views. At about 1.5 miles in, you come to one of my favorite parts of the whole entire hike. It's the Felicita Creek Pass. It's really green and lush, which is kind of weird because the rest of it's kind of cactus and deserty, but it's nice. Take it in because it's pretty much your last bit of shade for the rest of the hike. After you pass the Felicita Creek Pass, you're going to keep the Bernardo Mountain to your right, and you can look at, the dry now Lake Hodges, but it's still a beautiful view. You're going to come up to this turnpike. If you go right, that's the Bernardo Mountain summit trail, but we're going to go straight. We're doing the long one straight to Lake Hodges. We're not professional hikers by any means, but the Bernardo Mountain is super high. It was so high the drone couldn't even go over it, but it gives you some amazing views. And one of the things I like about this is the cactus. I've never seen cactus with flowers on it in real life before, so that was pretty cool. As you're hiking along the bottom of Mount Bernardo, you can see it's pretty flat. It's just a very long stretch with little shades, so make sure you bring water and you pack accordingly. Here's another view of the valley or Lake Hodges. I really wonder what time of year that it gets water, but it's still fun to look at. If you get really close with the drone, you can see some more of the remnants of the water. And then once you come around this corner, here's the main body of water. Check that out. This is about 2.5 to 3 miles into the hike. Once you reach here, you're about 3/4 of the way done with the hike. You want to keep the body of water to your left and the Bernardo Mountain to your right. Pretty cool view. Once you hit this sign, it's a biodiversity hotspot. Once again, we're not biology majors or anything like that, but it's pretty cool. You're on your home stretch here. Once you've seen this gate, you've officially made it to the Lake Hodges Recreational Center, I think it's called. The gates are usually closed, but here's the park schedule, so if you wanted to drive here and start here. All right, that was a tour of the San Diego River Trail, one of the mini trails. If you'd like us to tour another trail for you, or you want me to do a whole tour of the Lake Hodges River Park, please leave a comment below. I read all of them. Once again, like and subscribe to this video if you found any sort of value, and we'll see you next time.